Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to talk about how difficult it is to make a YouTube video and a new tool I'm trying out to see if it helps. So today in the mail, this came, and I'm going to go ahead and open it up, show you what it is, and let's see if this is the tool for me to make this better. All right. Open. So here it is. What we've got here is the Glide Gear Teleprompter TMP 100. It's something I've seen a lot of YouTubers using and other people for video conference and so forth, and so let's see how this works and if you can see if it helps me. So this here is the Glide Gear TMP 100. It's a large format teleprompter. I first saw this on DSLR Shooter's channel where he was using it with his ultimate video studio desk setup, and in that video he was using it in pretty fantastic ways. So this video is going to be linked below if you're interested, and go ahead and take a look at it and his epic setup there. So for a long time I've struggled making talking head segments where I sound either completely unprepared, or if I do use a teleprompter like the one I'm using now with an iPad, I come off just robotic and not really looking down the barrel of the lens. I sort of go up and down from looking at my iPad to looking at the camera. So, I'm going to use this to see if it helps me really focus in on what I'm looking at and the words that I'm saying. I'm going to try to make it a little bit cleaner and crisper. Later on in this video, I'm going to be using this teleprompter, this Glide Gear Teleprompter, for reading a script, a scripted portion of this video. So in the comments below, let me know if you could tell a difference and if my delivery improves using the Glide Gear or not. Let's go ahead and let's open this up and see what it's got in it. So apologies, I don't see much. So it comes in this nice little carrying case, and inside I've got the golden ticket and some instructions. Let's go ahead and move these off to the side, and let's see here. So it's got some foam carrying, which is nice. And here it is. Ooh. Try not to touch the glass. So this is what it looks like. It has a piece of protecting stuff here. So go ahead and look at this. It's an all metal construction, and it feels pretty solid. It's made to hold either a cell phone or an iPad. So I'm probably going to use an iPod to start, but then maybe try and figure out another monitoring solution to go with it. So the tray has a pretty good space here. The angle of the actual screen here is pretty good. On the back here, there's a place to put your camera and a 1/4-20 here to attach it to. And then on the bottom we have a, pull this down a little bit, I guess. On the bottom here we have a good selection of different mounting points from 1/4-20s and so forth. So right now I think I'm just going to put this on this light stand here just to sort of play around with it. I don't have a free tripod since I'm doing 2 different video cameras right now, so go ahead and check that out and see how it works. Alright, so here it is put together. Got the cat in the background, but I'd probably say that this is not the easiest thing to put together initially. So I had to do some finagling with it, and the zippers on the side to secure it up are a little tricky and hard to get in there, so a little zipper lubricant would probably help on those, but otherwise it's pretty well put together here. And I've got my camera in here already. This is just a DSLR I'm using, so I wouldn't necessarily do that, but what I'm going to go ahead and do is get this set up, and then I will do a segment with this. So with the Glide Gear Teleprompter, I'll be using one of my DSLRs like this Nikon, or my Blackmagic, which, you know, is a fairly large camera, or my Z-Cam. So, you know, the mounting plate is large enough for any of these, and I know that people have been using these with Blackmagic or the Z-Cam for that thing, but I will obviously have to strip down my cameras to as light as possible in order to sort of get to fit in this little configuration as well as possible. It does have those 1/4-20s to mount with, so just on the bottom of my cages or on the bottom of the DSLR works great. So let's go ahead and give it a shot, and I probably need to now connect it to my teleprompter. Alright, so as you can see here, the teleprompter screen, now using my iPad that I was just reading off of with that, is fairly bright. It's got it's pretty easy to see. The camera here is 4 or 5 feet away from this, maybe 4 feet away from this box right here, but it's still pretty easy to read and see what's on the screen here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to swap out my cameras, and I'm actually going to use this in order to do the rest of the video with the app that I'm using. Alright, so let's get that set up. Alright, so got it set up, and yeah, it was not the easiest thing in the world to do. So mounting it with my longer lens, I'm shooting on the Sirui 24mm Anamorphic lens here, and it's really long, and you know, my Blackmagic Pocket 4K was a little bit taller, and so it made it a little tricky to sort of get going the way I wanted it to, but I'm going to go ahead and sort of start the teleprompter, and we'll go ahead and do some readings. With the Glide Gear Teleprompter, I'll be using one of my DSLRs, my Blackmagic Pocket 4K, or my Z-Cam E2 M4. The mounting plate is large enough for any of these options, but I'll obviously have to strip down my cinema cameras to use those, as it has a 1/4-20 mounting screw and can attach any of these cameras. The screen is easy to read, and the company states that it's fully readable at a distance of 10 feet. I find the teleprompter easy to use with the teleprompter app that I'm using, and I'm also planning on using it for conference calls so I can have a more present and attentive presence on my Teams and Zoom calls. Also, again, included is this padded carrying case for storing the teleprompter when broken down for storage and not use. So I purchased my Glide Gear TMP 100 teleprompter from Amazon. It's not one of the cheapest ones out there, but it seems to have a great reputation, and I think I see why. Well, I hope this was informative and helps you decide if the teleprompter is right for your video setup. If you like this video, go ahead and click that like button below and leave a comment. Let us know if you use a teleprompter or not, and if you're looking for one in the future. If you want to see more videos about cinematography, gear reviews, and content creation videos like this, go ahead and subscribe for more. Help us grow our channel and provide more content to you. Until next week, here's Live with Lemmy signing off. Have a great one.